Hello, I'm gamercrazeroncp, and today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to make a cursor maze. Well, first off, we need to make a file, new, make it Flash 2.0. Alright, there you have your, now that you have your stage, edit your stage to the size that you want. For me, I like it pretty big. That's what she said. Not pointing anything out. Alright, after that, you need to make your background, which is what you're gonna die on if you touch it. Let's make it a lot darker. Let's center this. Oops. Okay, now that we centered it, make sure it fills the whole screen so it looks a little bit better. Alright, now you got that. Name the layer that you put that on background. And then click on layer frame 3 and put blank keyframe, and then delete that blank keyframe. Alright, now you're going to make another layer called maze. The first two layers are gonna be where you have your mouse over and then you start playing. Okay, first off, we need to make a pad. So you need to put your mouse over. There's the pad. Now we need to make a button. Let's just make it real quick. Convert to symbol, button, then make it button. You don't have to go and edit it and fill up over down hit, because once you go over it's going to immediately go to the next frame. Alright, you need to start off by making the background and a button. So make it background or BG, because that's what, if you hover your mouse over, you die and then you have to restart or something like that. Okay, now that you have the first one, you want to code this to make it say on, roll over, go to next frame, which is going to this one, which is just gonna be the actual maze that you're gonna go through. So you're gonna make a keyframe of it. Make a keyframe. Delete the button. Then you're gonna make your path. You're gonna make your path. I prefer it the same color as the base, so yeah. I like mine. My maze is pretty small, so it's a lot more difficult. Alright, that's good. Alright, then make another square for so you can enter it and then get the button again. So just put the button like in the top left hand corner. And now you're gonna have to convert everything into a button. So convert to symbol, make it track. Oh wait, you don't want to select the button. This button. Convert to symbol, track. It's just the track you're writing on. So click on it, modify, arrange, send backwards so the button still shows. So practically the reason why it's a button is because it's over the kill. If it wasn't over, you'll immediately die. So you're on the button and it'll say that it's on it. It's actually it's not that hard. So now for the coding. For the actual background, you're supposed to split it up in 2 frames. So the first one, it doesn't kill, but the second one, it does. So, because you have a chance to put your cursor on the pad. So click on this, and type on, roll over, go previous frame. That's just resetting it. If you have lives, just do the code that just do the code for the skips or lives dot next frame, and then that'll be your lives, and make it do the same thing. Now you have to have your buttons so you can roll over it. Roll over next frame. Okay, good. Then on this, it should say on roll over next frame. So now, and I forgot important on make another layer called actions. On the first frame of the first frame of the actions, type in stop. So it'd stop. So when you control test movie, and if you mess up, it'll go to the first one again. Once you go to this, finish it, it would go to the next frame, but there's no next frame. So you just do this. I just add a keyframe, a blank keyframe. And then on the background, you just keep on repeating these 2. So you copy, then paste frames. So you just repeat the process, a pad, and then the maze part. But make sure it's in everything that's the maze, make it into a button, so you don't mess up and stuff. And there you go. That's all you have to do to make a maze. And for instance, for the quiz thing, I made one right here. And this is how you make it so it makes the lives go down and does that. Here's a live. Lives is 3. If I mess up, it brings it down to 2. Okay. So, and if you complete it, it goes on to the next frame. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, and I prefer when you do mazes, don't do it where it gives you a skip, because every time you mess up, you get an extra skip. So, because that's what happened with me just right now. Because it gives you skip after you pass that level, because if you know that I did the quiz tutorials, and every time you mess up, it'll give you 1. And yeah, but you'll still die, so it really doesn't matter. And here's the coding that I used for that one. I put on rollover lives, which is my lives, next frame, then previous frame, which is the first one, so it resets. So thank you for watching the tutorial how to make a cursor maze. I've made many more. If you want to go to my channel, which I put all of them, it's in the bottom left hand corner. And thank you for watching.